that you have brought up in your classes?
Good question. I think that the fan engagement domain has been changing quite a bit since I've been in there. So again, 2012, it was a lot. When I just started, it was a lot about social media analytics, starting to understand who the fans are on socials and bringing all the content on those social platforms.
Right.
Everything was paid for by the clubs, was given away on the social channels, because that's where the fans are. Was back then the paradigm. Now we understand, hey, wait a minute, we're only feeding Facebook and YouTube and the Google monsters by giving away all the content that we paid for and not getting anything in return, because it's making their system work better. So of course they were just sitting back with a bucket of popcorn and just understanding what clubs were doing, which clubs were not. So now the paradigm has shifted. Hey, wait a minute, we need to have the fans on our platforms. They need to enter the website of the club or of the league or the association as quick as possible, because then we are in control of what happens and we understand what the fan behavior is like. And that is why you see this massive shift towards content. They jumped the bandwagon of Netflix, for example, where non-linear content was becoming far more important, but also so that these organizations were able to understand what their fans were doing. So that's why we have now, for example, FIFA Plus. Better understanding what fans consume, and FIFA then can choose a couple of versions of how to monetize this. Make it a membership based or make it advertisement based. So they're becoming more these media outlets. Now, this is standard stuff that you always hear on these conferences. But if you really dive deeper into that, that's the bigger trend that I see. Plus, fan engagement has also been closer connected to sponsorships. So sponsorships have turned into partnerships, which I disagree on, because partnerships are really, both parties are delivering value. We're now just relabeling them as partnerships, where still the relationship has remained the same. But you do see a change in the sports industry where the sponsors are starting to demand ROI. And this is not all sponsors, but the bigger ones, the big telcos, they really start to reevaluate sports sponsorships, and they want to understand, okay, what's inside their fan base, what are the conversion rates from that fan base towards these sponsorships. So these are two key trends that I discuss in these lectures. There's a couple more, but fan engagement has become more data-driven, and therefore fan engagement has also branched out into different areas under sports marketing.
Yeah, no,